Uptake rates of prenatal, infant, and childhood vaccines are below the nationally recommended levels, which puts communities at risk. How are parents making decisions about vaccinations?
Good morning, Rachel.
If you're a healthcare provider, you know the importance of vaccines. But for someone having a baby, they're making decisions early. If your patients don't get vaccine information from you, they're getting their information from somewhere. She's having a party in there today.
Yeah, I feel her all the time now.
How's your sister's wedding planning going? Did you find a bridesmaid dress?
Yeah. I'll be the only one at the stagette not drinking.
All for a good cause.
Yeah.
Any other questions today?
No.
Hey, Jade, did you get it? Did you open it? Did you read it? I just forwarded it to you.
New parents need information from professionals they trust.
It happened to my cousin's partner's girlfriend's. His friend is, it's complicated.
Not from Steve's partner's girlfriend's best friend. Study after study shows a confident recommendation from a trusted care provider is the #1 factor in vaccine acceptance. It's good. You're doing really well.
I just want her to be born.
Anything else come up that you want to discuss? But those conversations need to start early. When baby isn't even here, as a care provider, you're busy. And if you're not the one to give vaccines, you may not think to bring it up.
Hey, I think your baby's hungry. Might want to try feeding her, maybe.
New parents, like all of us, are sensitive to being judged. They might not voice all their vaccine concerns or initiate a conversation.
Weight's good, 80th percentile.
Public health called. They want her to come in for her shots next month.
Great.
I mean, I made the appointment, even though I've read some things.
Don't worry. The nurses there are great. They'll have all the information there for you.
What you think is deferring to another professional may be seen as a lack of endorsement.
Oh, 2-month vaccines? We're getting them too. Oh, he's over 1 year old, but we delayed everything. 2 months seems too young to get them. Their immune system gets overwhelmed, and that's why you see those kids with all the allergies.
We don't want the shots. I made a mistake.
I understand you're nervous. Let's just talk through your concerns.
What just happened? Let's try that again. Vaccine conversations need to start early, be unambiguous, and they need to happen with you, a care provider who already has a trusting relationship with the patient.
How's your sister's wedding planning going? Did you find a bridesmaid dress?
Yeah. I'll be the only one at the stagette not drinking.
All for a good cause.
Yeah.
Speaking of shots, let's talk about vaccines.
I mean, I know they're important. I just keep seeing all these things online.
Yes, I know it can be quite overwhelming. So here's a bit more reading for you. These are based on facts, not clickbait.
Okay,
Write all your questions down and we'll go over them at your next appointment.
that would be awesome.
The main thing is to start the conversation about pregnancy and infant vaccines early. Parents may want extra time to talk things through.
You vaccinated your kids, right?
Yes, of course. Looking at the evidence, the benefits clearly outweigh the risks.
A confident recommendation is important, and so is your own experience. With these tools, you can change outcomes.
I don't think I can watch.
You're doing great.
And that success can be reinforced across providers.
So coming up is our 12-month vaccination, and that involves the MMR vaccine. Now this is a critical one.
I know, I just had a few questions.
Sure. What would you like to know?
Uptake rates of prenatal, infant, and childhood vaccines are below the nationally recommended levels, which puts communities at risk. How are parents making decisions about vaccinations?
Good morning, Rachel.
You can help turn those numbers around. And it starts with a conversation.
Hey, how are you doing?
Super creative.